some great defense by Delage. It's a point for Glebe.
Yeah, just a little indecision between the setter and Lortie, who was going to put that third ball over. Nothing big.
That one right at Bruno Lortie. Far side off the hands, kept alive. Joseph. Another opportunity, and Ashton Rourke drives that one down inside the zone.
Great set selection here and using the middle. We have Glebe's smaller middle Cote out there, so now is our chance to try to score in here.
Lortie, Joseph with the dig. Cote gets it over. Far side. Beige tried to get it through, but there were 3 sets of hands up on the right side of the net for Glebe. And it goes in Glebe's favor, and they now lead by 2.
Yeah, that's smart blocking on Glebe's part. They're out of system. You know the ball's going to go to Beijing, so let's get all 3 blockers over there. Try to create a wall.
And Jeremy Cote throws it right into the net. And
he's looking a little fatigued. I don't know if that had something to do with that serve or not. He's short of breath over on the bench.
Ashton Rourke. Abdoli. McMahon gets it over. Great dig there by Lortie. O'Shane Clark. Abdoli. Backdoor. McMahon. Again, another great dig by Lortie. Barnett keeps that one alive. Abdoli. Barnett off the hands. Point for Glebe.
Just good transition volleyball on both sides of the net. Digs happening and hitters getting in a solid position to swing at the ball and take their chances. This is great to see in high school volleyball.
Liam McMahon. Lortie with the dig. Beijing is long. 9-6 Glebe.
It'll be interesting to see in about a week's time, week and a half, when all of these teams have competed down in Mississauga, to see how the Ottawa area fares. I'm very, very excited about the teams that will be representing us and how they may do.
Lortie again sets it over. McMahon. Abdoli into the middle. Barnett into the net.
We haven't talked about it already. The Rideau Rams qualified last Thursday for single A-offs in Mississauga, and earlier today Franco Cité defeated Franco West. And both of these teams, in winning their semifinals, qualified for their respective AAA and Quad A levels. So our OFSA lineup is set, and as I said, as a volleyball enthusiast in the area, it's really exciting to see. I think we're sending great representatives at every level.
Well, and as a Rideau High School alumnus, it's really great to see a team from Rideau get to the provincial championship.
That was such a nice story last week when they won that. They've been playing Tier 2 for so long, and Coach the coaching staff here, Coach Thompson and Dunning, chose to try themselves out at the OFSA level in the first year of our OFSA tier, and they're our single A OFSA rep.
I guess less than technical volleyball being attempted there by the Glebe Griffins along the net.
Yeah, good time for me to be telling a little story there. There wasn't much to talk about in volleyball.
Point for Beatrice Delage. Beijing with the serve. O'Shane Clark finds a hole.
Little paintbrush action there. The back quick, which is a tough ball for the setter. He's got to set a timing ball to a player he can't see coming. So you know they have to rehearse this over and over and over in practice. And when you have a jumper like O'Shane Clark, you've got a pretty big window of where to set the ball, but it's still a challenging play no matter what.
Served by Glebe. LeMay. St. Marie. And that's over. Point Delage, despite the effort of Phil Pichet to keep it alive.
Yeah, a good push by Bruno Lortie. The set was a little low and inside, and if he tried to swing at it, I'm pretty sure he would have put it in the middle of the net. So a very mature play for him. Just push it over into the pot. Brandon Baker back to serve now. substitution dance on the Glebe side over there with Joseph replacing O'Shane Clark, who replaced Phil Piche.
Barnett. Abdali. Gabe Aaron once again. That's kill number 20 carry.
Not a surprise. Again, it's just re-emphasizing how smart of a move it is to move this young man out to the outside and give him a chance to just go up and go after high sets.
Lord C. There's a great try there by Nathan Barnett. Off the play at the net.
Well, we've got Ashton Rourke now getting a few kills there with that one, and Glebe is switching their blocking assignments so that Gabriel has to take the middle player, and he's not in the best position to block a middle attack, so Ashton's having some success.
Great spike from the back row.
Oh.
Nice play there by McMahon with the block and the kill.
That set was just a little bit low for Ashton, and he wasn't able to place it where he wanted it. So Gabe Aaron in the back, serving right now. And with the big jump spin serve, we'll see if he can increase Glebe's three-point margin.
13-10, LeMay. Barnett at the net. Beijing keeps it alive. Here's Abdoli. Barnett looking for hands, and Lordsey got them down in time.
Yeah,
that ball sailed wide.
Barnett got himself a little tight to the net, and that ball was behind him, so he didn't have a good swing at it. Lortie with the jump float.
Aaron. Abdoli, and there's a double hit.
This came off the fingers a bit funny here. Let's see.
The three-point advantage now, just one.
Glebe now probably its weakest front row, even though Liam McMahon is a good right side attacker. We've got a short middle and a short left side. So let's go in the back row. Let Gabe Aaron take a swing.
So Aaron works his magic from all over the court, and now it's a 14-12 lead for Glebe.
Just one more kill.
Jeremy Cote, great serve dug out there nicely by LeMay. Another great dig. Abdoli gets it over. Ashton Rourke for St. Marie, and again, Glebe able to keep it alive. Barnett gets it over. St. Marie. Ferris set it across for Beijing, and he had it go off the hands wide, so it's a point for Beatrice Deluge. And I think that every conceivable point that could be played in this match is going to be played in this match, Gary.
It may be. It will have the slimmest of margins. And that's the way it should be with two great teams like this.
There's some mistimed jump by O'Shane Clark. And now we're tied at 14.
Again, those first tempo balls between the setter and the middle, they're really, really challenging. You're going to make mistakes because it's such a fine line.
Barnett sends that one wide. And now Beatrice Deluge with a bit of a lead. And Matt Harris walking the sidelines. No, pacing the sidelines. And you might see a timeout soon.
You might. Matt knows that third sets can be the pivotal point of the game, getting that 2-point lead. And if he doesn't see what he needs out of his Griffins, he may try to regroup them. But O'Shane Clark comes right back and shows Coach Harris that, don't worry, Coach, we got this under control. We know we've been making some mistakes, so we'll sharpen it up.
McMahon, LeMay. Bump up St. Marie, kept alive by Barnett. Back row, Gabe Aaron, kill number 22.
Again, when in doubt, just go to the well. Gabe Aaron doing an exceptional job keeping himself just on his side of the 3-meter line and hitting that ball full force.
That takes the tape, and McMahon gets a gift.
Yeah, you should never take your eye off the ball, and it's tough, but Joel St. Marie running across the court to get into position, turned to look at his receivers, and the ball almost hit him in the head coming down.
McMahon, Beijing, St. Marie, Beijing, Great dig. Joseph. A battle at the net. Glebe wins it for the moment. And they get the point. Joseph stopping everything. 10 digs. And what more can you ask for from the libero position?
Yeah, no, he's doing a great job on serve receive as well. I mean, those are the two key factors, defending and receiving.
St. Marie. Ferris has that go off the hands of Gabe Aaron. Point for Beatrice Deloge, and lead now 2 points.
Gabe not showing signs of discontent there. He thought he had a dig in his hands and it ate him up, and he's letting it go and getting right back into the next play, and that's what young players need to learn to do.
Ferris. Joseph. Gabe Aaron off the hands. That's long. Point for Glebe.
Mosefear, knowing he's got a hot hand right now, I don't think there's been a stop of Gabe this set. He's near perfect in his kill rate. And if you're a setter, well, why not?
Barnett, Lordsey, St. Marie, Beijing.
BD is going to have to ramp something up right now. Bruno Lortie coming into the front row with Brandon Baker, and they need a stop. Gabe Aaron has just come front row, so it's going to be tough. They should probably switch up and bring Lortie over to the right to block against Gabe, but they're not going to do that. Taking their chance here.
Barnett.
Here we go.
Dolly. Gabe Aaron had that one go off the hands. Lordsey. Joseph. Abdali. Gabe Aaron looking for a spot in the middle. Lordsey. Put that one into the parking lot. Well long. And a timeout called.
Oh, substitution here.
Oh, here we go, the dance.
The dance again, yeah. No, those are the first two balls that Gabriel didn't end rallies with in this game, and it was smart of them. The first one got touch on hand, second one controlled shot. And he didn't give BD a point. He made them earn it, and it turns out they didn't.
Pichet serve. St. Marie and Brandon Baker. Just let Glebe know that he's around. His kill numbers are starting to go up.
Well, his setter is choosing great opportunities to give him the ball, and Brandon, he's played middle in club volleyball for years. As I said, he's been trained as a setter recently because he's got great hands, but as a 6'1", 6'2" middle, he's doing a great job here.
Aaron. Oh, lovely play by Abdali. They were expecting him to set it up. Instead, he just tips it over, and a timeout called by Beatrice Deloge, with Glebe leading by 3.
Yeah, a bit of a mental lapse there for Bruno Lortie. With a front row setter, your left side player needs to keep his hands up in a blocking position so that if the setter jumps, you jump with him and try to deny that tip. And Bruno had his hands down and was, like you said, thinking they were going to set it outside. And that's exactly the time that you're going to look bad when the setter dumps right over top of you.
My good friend Bob Oquay, a teacher at Rideau High School, has just popped by, and it's always a pleasure to see Bob. And
comes bearing gifts.
Comes bearing gifts. I got my Rideau letter.
Isn't that beautiful? Carved out of wood with the Rideau crest and a big R.
Something else?
That's great.
There's a gift from Bob Oquay. There's the Rideau High School letter that will be prominently displayed in my home.
Over the bar.
For sure. I'll put it with the felt one that Bob gave me a few years ago.
Oh, that's
Thank
gorgeous.
You, Bob.
That's beautiful work here.
And done by the wood shop here
well, that's awesome
at Rideau
to
High School.
That ability at a high school, and a couple of T-shirts to go in. So when you hang out with the old boys from Rideau, you'll look sharp and current.
And they'll go, where did you get that? Lomé.
Connections.
St. Marie and Jeremy Cote gets on the board here for the first time with his first kill of this third set. First kill of the match coming in this third set.
Cote taking away the cross-court shot for Lortie.